Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, it could be better. It could be a lot better. It could be a lot worse too, though. You guys know me, I'm always glass half full kind of guy. You can see old Josh behind me on the excavator tearing up the land here on the ridge. He is making a way for our barn dominium, and we are almost done up here. If you could see what I see, ooh, and you will soon. Hopefully you've seen day one of the land clearing when we started the big mountain, the big tree mountain. I've got a tree mountain going here, guys. And the lay of the land, I really did not expect the lay of the land to look like this. I mean, I kind of had a sense of where the peak of this lower ridge is, but it does look a lot different than I thought it would be. A lot has happened. A lot has happened this past week. See, I didn't ramble yesterday, did I? Yesterday I was out here with Josh all day long. Did a live stream last night. That's right. Oh, Jen and I also this weekend did our Brunt boot review. Check out these welted Marins. Aren't these sweet? Woo! Man, welted Goodyear rubber sole. You can re-sole these shoes. Make them, because this is American steer from Texas, guys. Yeah, and the leather is so soft. Actually, I may, if I put a link to that video, the review, Jen. Hers are the women's 6-inch waterproof Marins. Mine are the men's welted Marins with those Goodyear rubber bottoms. And so far, love them to death. I've had some Brunt boots before, the slip-ons, Bulldogs, and love those. I wear those all the time here on RidgeLife. Yeah, we had a rough time. You know, you saw the videos of the tornadoes and Matt Payne losing his house and all that stuff. That is terrible. What I got to tell you is an inconvenience compared to what Matt Payne, his family are going through, losing everything. Again, if you want to cash app him directly for assistance, he's $ Matt Payne, MATTPAYNE 1776. That's Cash App Matt Payne 1776. There's also a GoFundMe set up that is legit. That's over there. You can find that on my other videos too. I may put a link down below. But what I've got to say, I was videoing yesterday here, and things were going good at that point. They went downhill afterwards. One thing that happened was we blew a hydraulic line on the old excavator. That set us back. You'll see, guys, I had a GoPro mounted on the excavator, and it caught it. Oh, you're gonna like that. That was like a big octopus. You know, it was pretty crazy. Let's see. Oh, another thing. I broke my camera. My Sony A7C, my nice professional camera. It tripod fell over. It was my fault. The viewfinder, the LCD display, it broke the bracket on it, so I can't spin it and flip it around and do all that stuff now. It's all broken. I got to see about taking it in and getting that fixed. But it looks like it's part of the housing, so I don't know. That kind of made me upset. But what really made me upset was other news. Oh, before I get to that news, I also forgot I had a dermatology appointment, and my phone reminded me at 15 minutes before, and I was sitting right here watching Josh clear trees, like that big one he just took down right there. So obviously I missed that one, so I had to call and reschedule that. It took me 2 months to get that appointment, and they had to schedule me out another month. It was my fault though, so I get what I deserve. But the other thing was, I got an email from work. You know, I work at a steel mill. Been on basically sick pay while I've been out with this knee, FMLA approved, while I got recovering from this knee surgery. And I've been getting sick pay, which is like half pay, you know, but it does help pay the bills, right? I got a call, or I got an email, and then a text. My boss texts me, "Tim, did you see the email?" I'm like, yeah, can you, I responded immediately. Yeah, well, what's this all about? Sick pay only lasts a certain number of weeks, which I knew, but I pay for an additional long-term disability and sick pay, which are already FMLA approved, you know, all that stuff. So I thought there'd be a smooth transition, because they already knew when the doctor said I was supposed to go back. I figured they'd do all the paperwork, and I figured that's how that worked. I've never been sick before. I've never done sick pay. I've never done long-term. I've never done any of that stuff. I think I missed like 5 days of work in 26 years due to being ill or, you know, something crazy like that. 5 days in 26 years. So the email I got was, hey, your sick pay ended. You're not getting paid for last week. You're not getting holiday pay, and you still need to take care of your long-term disability. I'm like, whoa, what? I'm not getting paid for last week, not the upcoming week. Hey, your sick pay ended. You just got paid. You're not going to get paid for next week. We have to get your long-term disability stuff. No, you're not getting paid for last week, and you also lost your vacation pay or your holiday pay for the Memorial Day. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what's going on here? So I contacted my supervisor, contacted HR, and that's right. I'm no longer getting paid. I got no money coming in, zero, other than YouTube. So thank the Lord that you guys watch my videos, because that's the only money I got right now. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all so much. The live stream last night, Dennis and Chance with the super chats, thank you all very much. I appreciate that. I did not mention this on my live stream because I did not want people doing that. Don't feel sorry for me. Matt Payne's the one that needs the assistance. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So what's going to happen is the long term is taken care of by an insurance company out of New York. They've got to get all the paperwork filed. Got to talk to my doctor. I've got to sign consents, and eventually, if all approved, I'll get the long term. I'm going back to work pretty soon, so it's kind of weird. I'll probably go back to work right when it's approved. Right now, I'm scheduled to go back to work in July, and this is the end of May, so June, and then maybe a couple weeks in July, a month and a half. And they only pay, the long term only pays once a month, which, you know, is fine as long as I get paid, but because I'm paying for that. That's long-term disability is what I pay extra for in my salary. Normally, all you have is the short-term and the sick pay, and then after that, you're done. You get nothing. But I do have a job to go back to as soon as my doctor clears me for my knee, which is getting pretty close, I think. I can't squat yet. I can't climb stairs really too much unassisted. I can't jog. But this week, I'm supposed to get on the elliptical with physical therapy, and that once I get on the elliptical, that's the next step to be able to jog, and hopefully I can get to squatting, because for work I need to squat, kneel, and climb stairs and ladders. All right, I got to be able to do those things. Until I can do those things, I can't go back to work. They're not going to let me go back on light duty. My work doesn't do that because it's a steel mill, and if you got hurt out there, you know, that'd be a bad thing. So it is bright and early this morning, guys. The sun has not gone over those trees. The sun is just now getting on old Chance or Josh over there. We have got about 2 acres cleared here. I really thought I was only going to clear about an acre, but we ended up clearing about 2 acres, and the lay of the land is going to be perfect. Josh is going to finish up here. He's going to take the trees out on the driveway going up. Then we're going to move the big piles of the Dozer piles from where the barn's going to be in the field. Y'all remember the Dozer video? The Dozer video that took almost a year to produce? Those trees are just those piles are just full of mud. There's hardly any trees in them. He's going to use the excavator, pick those up, shake them out, and put them all in one big pile, kind of like we do with the tree mountain over there. Excuse me. And then that way I can get going on the barn, right? As soon as the doctor clears me, I'm going to start on the barn. But the next thing that's going to happen is the Dozer should arrive today. Guys, it's all happening so quickly. The Dozer should arrive today, and the first thing Dozer is going to do probably is cap this little ridge right here, smooth it out where the barn dominium is going to be. Also going to have them cap it and smooth a little bit where the powerhouse is going to be and the solar carport. And then I'll have them go around and just smooth out the holes. Don't want to remove the topsoil because then, you know, the grass won't grow. You push all that topsoil. Anything he pushes, I've got a big ravine behind me. I can have them push a lot of that in the ravine, and it should be good. So yeah, the Dozer's also got a crown out, or finished grading and crowning out the and furrowing the driveway leading up here. It's a long driveway, right? And I may actually have them do a little more leveling where the barn's going to be too. Save me the trouble of having to do that while they're here. Then we got to get the Bobcat out here probably and do the final crown of the driveway, and then get all that $900 a load gravel in. And I just thought about something. I ain't getting paid. I've got money I set aside for this barn dominium build and to take care of this just in case something like this happens. So I'm gonna be okay. But again, I go back to, this is an inconvenience, guys. Matt Payne and his family are devastated. Loss of all their memorabilia, their clothes, the kids' toys, pictures of the kids, you know, things you just can't buy back. Memories of the kids being born and just school achievements, trophies, sucked out by that tornado. So I wish Matt and Christian, you know, all the best. Love you guys, and hopefully the GoFundMe goes well, and hopefully some of y'all that feel led to do it can Cash App Matt directly. That saves on that GoFundMe fee. They charge a donation fee or whatever it is. You Cash App and go straight to them. Excuse me. I do have a good ramblings coming out tomorrow though, guys. Hashtag work life. No more no work life. I think that's gonna be tomorrow's video if I can work it out. You guys watching him do these trees behind you? That was a big pile he just took out, didn't it? And guys, if you could see the tree mountain right now, it takes up 1/8 of an acre. And it's getting 25 to 30 feet tall now in some spots. I don't even know how he can put those trees that high. It's crazy. At the end of all this, I'm obviously I'm videoing everything. I got a GoPro on the Dozer. Drone's been taking video. My Sony 7A 7C when it works. And then I've also been walking around with the GoPro doing prep work and stuff. It was a long day yesterday. He worked, excuse me, he was here 10 hours yesterday. We had a couple delays, but he was here 10 hours. He got 5.5 hours in the first day last week. So 15.5 hours, he's gotten 2 acres cleared and Tree Mountain built. And I'm pretty happy with that. $200 an hour for that. Probably another half a day today with the excavator, and then of course the Dozer starts working. Dozer's $175 an hour. That's not quite as bad. But he's worth every bit of $200 an hour because he is so precise and so thorough and efficient. You know, with a tractor and a chainsaw, this would take years. Even Uber would take, you know, months and months. Me, take years. Me and Old Blue, we're a little bit slower. But sun's gonna be coming up soon, and I'm gonna try to get some really good video for you guys. The day 2 video, I got all the camera footage uploaded to the computer, and I saw some really great stuff. I'm trying to make each video a little bit different, okay? That way you can be entertained with all, you know, with all the content of clearing the land. I just don't want, you know, me watching an excavator tear down a tree. No, I'm trying to give you different angles and me doing different things while he's doing it. Of course, when he starts doing the driveway and all that stuff, it'll be a little bit different. But I am just super excited. I'm not gonna let breaking my camera, delays with the excavator, not getting paid, missing my dermatology appointment. I'm not gonna let any of that get me down. You guys know I half full lemonade out of lemons, guys. Lemonade out of lemons. And that's where I'm gonna be today. Jin's back to work, just talked to her. She's loving her boots. We got them broke in, or getting them broke in. I'm wearing mine right now. And when she comes, when she comes back down next week, We've got a lot to do, guys. I got a hot tub time machine. Well, it's not a time machine, but I got a, someone sent me it's a blow up hot tub, but it looks like wood. It's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna get that set up, and Jen and I are gonna be doing a ramblings from a hot tub. Rambling in the hot tub, woohoo! Rambling in the hot tub. And just gotta make sure the dogs don't bust it. But it looks like wood planks. It's gray and everything. It's supposed to be really cool. Of course, tomorrow, hopefully, hashtag work life. What's that all about? How am I so energized? How am I so excited? Some of you already know the answer to that. No more hashtag no work life, not on this ridge. No, no, no. All right, guys, go let you go. Until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed, blessed day. Make sure you subscribe to Ridge Life to see what's going on over there. Make sure you subscribe on Ramblings to keep up to date between the scenes, okay? Beans are being spilled. Till next time, hope everyone has a blessed day and keep rambling and go Ridge Life.